Vampirina, Snowplace like home. Vampirina and her family are getting ready for winter in Pennsylvania. Boris and Demi hang cobwebs in the windows, and Oksana passes out hot cocoa with monster mellows. It's cloudy and cold, and the trees look all spooky, says V. It feels just like Transylvania. V and her mom go to the attic to find their winter coats. They find V's scary scarf and bat muffs, and her haunted sled too. Do you think we'll have snow in Pennsylvania, Mama? V asks. I hope so, says Oksana. V starts to feel homesick as she thinks about all the things they used to do back in Transylvania, like making snow monsters and skiing down Monster Mountain. I wish we were in Transylvania again. We had so much fun there, V says. Oksana gives V a hug. You'll have all sorts of new winter traditions to start in Pennsylvania, she says. Downstairs, the Huntley's neighbors Edna and Poppy arrive with armfuls of supplies. There's a big snowstorm on the way, Poppy explains. But instead of being worried, V is excited. Now she and Poppy can have a snow day together. I'll show you how to build a snow monster, and we can fly on my sled, V exclaims. It's going to feel just like home. The next morning, V wakes up, ready to play in the snow. She throws open her curtains to look out her window. But there's no snow. The snowstorm must have passed us by, Oksana explains. V shakes her head. I love living in Pennsylvania, she says sadly, but right now I wish I lived in Transylvania again. V wonders if she'll ever get to ride her haunted sled again or make another snow monster. Demi and Gregoria wish they could make V feel better. If we could say some magic words to make snow appear, believe me, we would, says Demi. That's it, says V. We can do a snow spell. V pulls a spellbook from her shelf and opens it. Here's one that could work. Together, V, Demi, and Gregoria say the spell. Winter weather, ice and snow, bring the chill, a frosty show. Snowflakes fall, please in a hurry. Come on, sky, release the flurry. And magically, it starts to snow. In a flash, V puts on her coat, her scarf, and her bat muffs and rushes outside. Demi makes a snow ghost. Gregoria plays it cool in the spooky igloo V built around her. Woohoo! V exclaims, swooping through the air on her haunted sled. It feels just like home. When Boris and Oksana come outside, they can't believe it's snowing. Poppy comes over to V's yard, looking surprised. V? It's only snowing at your house, she says, concerned. As a magical snow monster hops past them, Boris and Oksana look at V for an explanation. The snow was my idea, V says. Then she admits that she cast a weather spell. I just thought, with a little bit of snow, I'd feel like I was in Transylvania again. I know you're homesick, V, says Boris, but weather spells are never a good idea. Oksana nods. It's time to reverse the spell, Batkins. We can't let anyone see this. Or let this guy out of the yard, says Demi, trying to stop the snow monster. Just then, Poppy cries, My mom is coming! Boris and Oksana run to distract Edna so she won't see the magical snow. V has to stop the snow, and fast. V and Demi try to stop it with a reverse spell. The first spell changes the snow to rain. The second one forms a thunderstorm. And the third spell creates a tropical heat wave. V finds one more spell. I hope this works, she says, then recites the spell. And at last the snow stops falling and disappears. V is relieved, but now that the snow is gone, she feels homesick again. Wanting to cheer her up, V's friends think of fun things they can do without snow, like going ice skating at the skating rink, drink hot cocoa with monster mellows, making snowflakes, and even building an indoor igloo. Those things all sound spooktacular, V says. As long as I have friends like you, who needs the snow? When Boris and Oksana come outside, they're relieved to see the snow is gone. I hope you're not too disappointed, V, Oksana says. Vampirina smiles at her family and friends. I feel right at home, Mama. Just then, V feels something cold and wet on her nose. She looks up at the sky to find that it's snowing. For real! Suddenly, the snow monster hops back into the yard. The spell must have missed him. V giggles. Yep, this really does feel like home. Vampirina, you'll always be you. Everybody feels homesick sometimes, whether you miss the fun things you used to do or the traditions you used to have. But remember, home isn't just where you live. Home is where your friends and your family are. And home is where your heart is happiest. If you like this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe.